you already have all the answers. You have all the answers. And I think you have to take the time for yourself, sit down, no distractions. You can even meditate or even in silence. Think about the problem that you are having. And I guarantee you, you will figure out an answer. Ask the universe for help and just think. We, as people, as creative people, going into our dream, our passion, it's taken me a while to realize this, is just that, we have almost all of the answers. And also at the same time, we are not meant to have all the answers. If we're going through a problem, we can think of a way to do something. And this is, asking the universe for help and everything like that. We have answers to keep moving forward and, doing what we want to do. But at the same time, you will struggle because you feel like you aren't ready. You don't have enough information to get started. But you have a whole bunch of resources in front of you on the screen, and especially in here, okay? That critical thinking inside our brain that just tells us to keep on trying, keep on, problem solving within our creative or whatever route we're going on, right? We have the answers. We have the answers. You have a problem. You have some sort of thing that's delaying your path, right? You might feel maybe tired or something, and you feel, unmotivated. We have the answers to ourselves, and, we have to listen to us. Because, like I said in the last video, sometimes we just need a rest. We need to have a break, and we need to kind of rejuvenate ourselves, and that's okay. That's totally okay. Just know that, you taking the time for yourself to even, meditate and heal, think about your problem is very healthy, not selfish. It's very healthy, and it's actually needed. And I don't do this a lot, but I know that I should be doing it. And that's why I want to share it is, you should be meditating every week at least. And I know I should really be doing that because it grounds yourself, and you're able to keep yourself grounded, humble, but also, open to any abundance, open to the universe, asking for help. Being grounded is very important to move forward in your dream and your passion, because your path isn't very normal, and because everyone's path is different, you're going to need the help from the universe and that guidance, and you're going to need to figure out how to navigate yourself, how to understand you, and how to use yourself, your feelings inside that creative route that you're going on, or whatever route you're going on, right? You have the answers. And through meditation and just sitting down, sometimes in silence, like, you want to go and grab maybe a TV show in the background or some music, but sometimes silence is needed, because at least for me, like, I feel like I'm always listening to something. There's something always in my ear, and it's not very regular for me to sit in silence. And I think maybe sitting in silence even more will help me become, more kind of in tune with my hand, by which I mean, like, I'm able to write more and think about stuff more. I always try my best to journal every morning, even though sometimes it feels very useless and unnecessary. I know that through doing that, it will help me get my answers. And it's not even just from me. These answers that you write down when you're meditating or just sitting down thinking about the problem, it is coming from the universe. The universe is helping you get your brain right. It's helping you and, guiding you. And, in my religion class, that your thoughts are not physical. And that is literally a clear example on how we, as us beings, I believe that we have souls. Like, there's something non-physical about us, because our thoughts in our brain, like, how does that even work? It's not like we can see our thoughts. I mean, in our brain, but not physically. Like, they're not out here. They're just in our brain somehow, and they just work. Like, there's something non-physical about us, and I truly believe that is tied to the universe. And our higher power, with our guides and everything like that, they will help you. They will want to help you, and they do day to day. But if you just ask for help and actually be open to receiving help, it will show up a lot more. And it could be anything during your day, anything you need help with. And if you need help driving or something, ask for help, because they'll always be there, always. And it's so easy to just ask. So you have the answers. You have the opportunity to get the answers. That your brain is non-physical. So that is a clear example on how you are literally a soul and you are non-physical. A part of you is non-physical. So if you don't believe in the universe or, your higher power or whatever, I'll let you have your opinion. But in my opinion, like, we are connected in some way. There's something else that is just not physical. And I believe that's the universe, and that's, our guides, God. And it doesn't mean, I have to follow, like, religion exactly. I don't want to get this too, like, religious, but, like, doesn't mean I have to follow religion. It just means that, there is a higher power of the universe, and, called God, or, the universe, whatever. And it wants to help you. It wants to guide you. And that thing up there around us 24/7 will give you the answers. You have all the answers already. All you have to do is take the time to think, take the time to write, take the time to meditate. You don't have to do that more. And just taking time for yourself, healing yourself, working on you. It's not selfish. It is actually very much needed and very healthy. So, take time for yourself. You don't always have to have distractions on in the background. Sometimes silence is great, especially when thinking of a problem, okay? You will get answers. Ask for help from the universe. If you have a problem before you go to bed, ask the universe for help. In the morning, start writing the thoughts down, because I guarantee you will get an answer. So, your subconscious works every day, and that information that you have in your brain comes from a whole bunch of different people in the universe. So you're bound to have some answers somewhere. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much, for real. And everyone who watches, I'm so grateful. Have a great day. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.